Hey everybody, welcome. It's Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy. As always, great to have you along watching the video today. Thanks for tuning in. It's always a good day when we've got some new Ping product to review. And today in my hands, I've got the new G710 Iron. We're going to tell you all about it. We're going to hit a few balls so we can give you some good information if this might be a club which you're interested in. So let's jump straight into the tech first of all. What I've done is I've just pulled up the Ping website on the screen here. We can go straight from their website. We'll just do a quick run through, try and not bore you to death. So the tagline for the G710 Iron is Ping is saying it's their longest, most forgiving iron. And it's the product of a miraging steel face that combines with a stainless steel body. We've seen this done in the previous model, the G700. And it creates a metal wood-like flexing, faster ball speeds, added distance and higher shots with stopping power. So that's sort of their opening tagline. Let me just scroll down a little bit more and we can get on to some more specifics with you. So let's tell you a little bit more about this faster miraging steel face. They're using one of the strongest aerospace grade alloys in the world. Miraging steel provides strength and flexibility, launching shots higher and farther. So basically they're looking to get much faster ball speeds off here. Do you remember when metal woods first came out, like titanium woods? And we saw this massive increase in ball speeds because the face actually flexes. So as you hit the golf ball, the face gives a little bit because it's thin, and then it trampolines the ball off there. So the ball's coming off there a lot faster. So this is what they're after. High durability coupled with a machine variable thickness face makes an ideal pairing for distance. That's what that one's all about. They've increased MOI. MOI is a big buzzword in golf club design. It means moment of inertia. There's various sort of ways of describing MOI, a moment of inertia, but resistance to twisting, trying to keep the club a little bit more stable. So it's 5% higher MOI. It's got this high density tungsten toe and heel weights, optimally positioned in the 17.4. I'm not going to read all that. It's a bit boring, but we get it. The tungsten weights in here help move weights around. My only comment here is we should first of all have told you about this amazing finish. We've got this black stealth finish on here, which I think looks fantastic. Never seen this. Well, we saw it on the crossovers a little bit, but it does look great. But here's one of my few criticisms of this club. This tungsten toe weight here is in kind of aluminium. It's sort of silver. I think that would have looked a lot better if it was black. It would have blended in there, but you know, who am I to criticize club design? So it does look fantastic. Stealth is the finish. Just going back to that, the Stealth Hydropearl finish, Hydropearl chrome finish with a black PVD coating. Anyone know what PVD stands for? I'm sure I could look it up, but I'm being lazy. Post your comments down below. PVD. Provides hydrophobicity, and I'm sure that's the wrong pronunciation, hydrophobicity, to repel water and improve performance through turf and in wet conditions. Okay, I'm getting all of that. What else can we say? Oh, one thing before we just have a look at the specs. This is a great innovation. All these clubs are being fitted with the Arcos Caddy smart grips. We see a few manufacturers fitting these smart grips to the clubs now. Cobra have done it with Connect, similar system. Every G710 Iron has the Arcos smart grip, which is custom built and embedded sensor to automatically record and analyze every shot. So you have the Arcos software on your phone or whatever, tablet, phone would be better, I guess. You get a 90-day free trial with it. And basically every shot you hit gets recorded on the app so that it starts working out your distances. Really interesting, could definitely help. The shaft I'm going to be using today is this new Alta Distenza Black 40, which has been specifically designed to go with this shaft. It's a proprietary Ping graphite. It's a no upcharge option in the G710. Offers the lightest weight and max trajectory. It is only 43 grams in weight, which is super light. So it's going to deliver higher trajectories, and best matches golfers with slower swing speeds. Okay, so we'll have a little look at that in our variable speed test. Quick look at the specs, and then we'll go and hit this this new offering from Ping. Where are the specs? Here we go, specifications. So we've got the 3 different loft options here. These are the standard lofts down this far left hand side. We've got the power spec lofts where we can go 1.5 degrees stronger. I'm not too sure I want to be doing that with these because they're already a little bit strong already. They don't offer retro spec. Sorry, this is where they loft up a little bit. So I always tend to look at it as a 7 iron as a good sort of measurement. We're at 29.5 degrees. 30 and a half's almost become the industry standard for game improvement style clubs, hasn't it? So at 29.5, we're not that strong, bearing in mind that other manufacturers, some of the Callaway and TaylorMades and Cobra, the SZ iron, which I'll be doing a review on soon, I think we're down at about 27.5 in a 7 iron, which is crazy really, because you know that's a 6 iron almost, isn't it? And you can see what they do in the retro spec fit here. They make the 7 iron loft 28, but that means that your pitching wedge loft which is already 44, becomes 43. So slightly stronger lofts. I wouldn't criticise Ping for doing that because they are building here a distance club. So, you know, why not do what everyone else is doing? That's it for the techie speak. Let's switch the cameras around a little bit. And let's put this through its paces. I'll be right back. Right, so we're going to dive right in. As I mentioned earlier, I've got a 7 iron. It's in a blue dot, which is 1 degree upright. We've got the Alta Distenza 43 gram shaft, which Ping say is designed for people with slightly slower club speeds. So I like to do these variable swing speed tests here, then give you some numbers back. Bear in mind that the ball speeds you're going to see here are fairly accurate on the GC2. The club speeds aren't bang on, but they're pretty close. I always like to make people aware of that because I get pulled up on it quite a lot. I don't have the HMT head measurement technology, so I know the ball speeds are guesstimation, and ignore the smash factor. Just look at the ball speeds with me here, stroke club speeds. It'll give you an idea. It's not an exact science, folks, this one, but hopefully it will help. So let's dive in. I'm just going to go and hit a couple. I have no idea what club speed this will be. It's going to be a slowish one. Let's go. Now, as I start to try and slow my club speed down, my dispersion starts to spray around a little bit. Let me just try and tune into this one. 70, it's around about 70, 72 miles an hour, that one. I'll just go one more and try and hit it a little bit straighter. That's a little bit better. I like to play the guessing game here. I'm guessing early 70s, 73 I'm going to say. Oh, it's a bit quicker than I thought. Let's bring that one up on the screen for you. It's better than the first one. So we'll go ball speed. 101 miles an hour ball speed. What does that equate to roughly in club speed? 74, 75 miles an hour. So if you're the golfer who has a club head speed of mid-70s, let's say, or you know your ball speed's 101, what's this club going to give you? Well, it's going to give you about 139 yards of carry distance, which is pretty good. Predicted run out here is a little bit subjective, depends on ground conditions, but roughly speaking, round about 150. If it's rock hard, ball's going to kick on, isn't it? If it's super soft winter conditions, it might pitch and stop. What I found interesting about this club, although it is very much a power distance club that they're aiming at, it does produce quite good launch and really good backspin. So remember, I'm a low ball hitter anyway. I've launched that at 18, but the backspin is keeping up there at 5,500. Now, I've reviewed lots of clubs similar to these hollow clubs that Ping have produced, and yeah, they hit it a long way, but the backspin's so low you can't stop it. So that's impressive. This shaft, I think, is going to be really popular with a lot of golfers who are looking for that extra little bit of club speed. It's got quite a lot of kick in it. It's quite soft in the tip just to help get that ball launched. What should we do? Should we go a little bit faster? Shall we Try and push one up a little bit. Oh, that was a good strike. I just pushed it a little bit, but really good flight. I'll tell you a little bit about the noise in these in a minute. Must be up towards about 80 there, yeah. So we've now pushed club speed up into the early 80s, and we've pushed ball speed up to around about 110. Interesting, that was much higher launch, although I had a lot more club speed. I've only put, what was the previous one? So yeah, I've only gone, yeah, I've pushed 10 yards of extra carry on there, which is absolutely fine. Let's go back to the data. 21 launch. Look at the backspin, just under 7,000 revs of spin on that. 149 carry, felt good. Now I'm going to go one final shot here, where I'm going to lean on one. And I don't think that this club is probably designed to swing at this speed. I'd probably be better off putting a steel shaft in it, but let's have a go. Let's try and jump on this one and just see what it gives us. Oh, absolutely hit that one about as hard as I can. It felt great off the club face. Before we, oh, look at this. Now, he did say that this club hit the ball a long way, and not kidding, are we? Club speed approaching 90 miles an hour, giving us a ball speed of about 120. That's as hard as I'd want to hit a 7-iron. Launch is down at 17, still spinning at 5,700. Look at the carry distance here, 169 yards of carry. So, a very interesting golf club. Just going back to the noise, because of the way they've made this club, they've almost made sort of metalwood technology on the face here. It is quite noisy. It does sound quite loud as you hit it. The feel off the club face is quite hard. If you're looking for something which creates a soft feel off the club face, this isn't the club for you. This is a distance machine. This is something which will help you launch the ball. It's very forgiving, it's very, very long. It's exactly what Ping say it should be. Typical Ping design here. You can see we've got quite a lot of offset. Offset being the angle from the front edge of the club here down to the leading edge of the club. That's your offset angle. Ping have always used offset on their game improvement clubs to help you keep the ball a little bit straighter. I found it a fascinating club to hit this. Ping don't make bad golf clubs. They're very innovative. They're not frightened to change things. Quite expensive, not a cheap golf club. I'm not 100% where the price will settle on these, but the recommended retail, I think, in graphite is something like £165, £170 per club. I think it's a little bit cheaper for steel, but there's not a lot in it. And I would see a lot of people buying this club probably going down the graphite route rather than steel. So there we have it. It's the Ping G710. Highly impressive iron. If this is your market, then it's available for custom fitting in all Ping fitting accounts now. Go and try it. Anyone tried it already? Post your comments down below. Those of you, post your comments. What do you think of this club? Think it looks good? Think it looks bad? I love it. So there we go. As always, thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll be back soon. All the best. Bye for now.